So, hello everybody. Just right now I'm at the airport Hongqiao in Shanghai, ready for kind of my final adventure in China. For those of you who don't know, I've been here the last year studying and also traveling a lot through this country. And yes, now I returned and I have one more thing to do, which is take a look at the more further away provinces in China, which I haven't been so far, which is Xinjiang, all the way in the west. I'm going to take a flight now. Right now I'm at Hongqiao Airport. It's more the airport for the domestic flights. Just checked in with China Southern and gonna head for the departures now and hopefully get something to eat. Just got the ticket to Xinjiang. Gonna have 2 flights, so eventually I will fly to Urumqi first, and then after that to Kashgar. I'm sure it will all work out. Right now heading to the security check. Normally everything works super well in Chinese airports so far. Couldn't have any complaint. I guess they're saying we should walk this way because there's less of a queue. Here it looks quite good. Guess we're just following this guy. Airport looks very modern, even more modern than Pudong. So in Shanghai there are 2 airports. One for the domestic flights where I'm in Hongqiao, and one for the international flights, Pudong. And yeah, just gonna prepare for the security now. Just made it past security. As you can see here, they do it pretty quickly actually. Right now just heading to my gate and hopefully also get some food or whatsoever before the flight. I'm not sure if they're gonna serve something during, but probably they will because it's quite a long journey actually. Boarding the plane. It's a big jet. Was split into parts. First I would go from Shanghai to Urumqi, the capital city of Xinjiang, and then a connecting flight will take me from Urumqi to Kashgar. And these images are some shots you can see with the zoom of my camera I took while we were landing near Xinjiang, and I spotted those weird structures, cities or whatever. I didn't quite understand what they all were, but I thought it was interesting. Especially this one here, I quite frankly don't know what it is, maybe solar panels.
and why would they have such weird shapes? Quite strange, to be honest. But yeah, from the second flight I don't have any footage, and changing the flight was a bit stressful. Made a mistake and went out of the airports after arriving, and then had to re-enter and through security again, and that caused all kinds of trouble, and there was some kind of problems, and I didn't understand what people were saying because all of it was in Chinese. But in the end I eventually made it, and also the other flight had like 3-hour delay, so it wasn't an issue. But I didn't do any video footage at the time since I was a bit stressed, and yeah, I just leave you with those pictures. And it's also quite interesting flying into Rongqing. You see all those skyscrapers where people live in, and they all look the same, and there's so many of them, and you can't even imagine how it might be living in those kind of flats, or if there even live people inside. A lot of the times these kind of buildings are empty in China, but yeah, quite real kind of.
Jet starting. What? That was so loud. I think my camera is broken or whatever. But yeah, with that said, very welcome in Kashgar. I think one of the most farthest western points you can go in China, and I just arrived. You can see signs on the airport, different language, not Chinese anymore. And yeah, now I'm gonna pick up my rental car, very cheap rental car, base price only €5 per day. And then I got an insurance, so additional €6 or €7, so very cheap. I think for the whole 9 days I pay only like €180 or so. Very good deal. And yeah, the pickup should be keyless. I should just get the open car and be ready to go. Let's see how that works. Just found the car. It's a Toyota Corolla. The kind of smallest model I could get, even though it's still like a big car, only for me, but was the only one they had. But yeah, let's see. He told me it would just open. It does. Looks quite comfy inside. It's just throw my backpack inside. Ugh. Move back. Nice. Here are the keys. And now I already should be ready to go. That worked out pretty well. Another fighter jet! What the fuck? Oh my god, there's another one! Where is it? It's so fast. Maybe there's another one? No. Fighter jet!
Alter, Alter! Excellent.
Just arrived. Was a mess to find a place to park my car, because in the old city there is like where my hotel is, everything's crowded, but there are luckily like those kind of parking spaces everywhere, so I just parked there and I see how expensive it is. Let's hope it's not too much. First meal done. Some spicy noodles with a little bit of meat, really only a little bit, only like 1 or 2 slices. Nice little restaurant.
After that, I didn't take any videos anymore since I was very tired. Just walked to the hotel, had some trouble finding it, but managed in the end, and then went to sleep.